Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a lunch break. We've stopped by the board office, and we have the Director of School Nutrition, Donna Sapp, with us. Donna, thank you for taking a moment. I know it's a busy time of year. You're trying to get everything in line, not to mention the menus, which have probably been in place a little while, but make sure that you have all your food in, and you have some other information that you want to get out. But first of all, Donna, how long have you been with Lawrence County System?
This is my 10th year with Lawrence County, and so it's great to get to work with all the children and parents and administrators at our schools.
Mm-hmm. And you have to work with them all, as well as parents and
Yes.
students alike,
Every one of
don't you?
them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we have quite a large lunchroom staff throughout Lawrence County, don't we?
We have over 75 great employees that work in the kitchens, and we just enjoy feeding those babies.
Mm-hmm. And you know, through my experiences through the year in and out of the schools, they're always so congenial, always so helpful and attentive. They have such a hard job to do, really, preparing that much food in that amount of time.
Mm-hmm. They really do, and that's one of the positive things, that we want the lunch experience and breakfast experience to be great and make the child feel welcomed.
Okay, so lunch and breakfast at every school.
Every school.
Now, are lunches free at this day and time?
No, breakfast is free. Breakfast is free every day for every student. Lunch is based on the status of a child. Each summer, each beginning of school year, we ask parents to fill out the free and reduced form. Every year it has to be filled out. Reduced students pay 40 cents at all grade levels. Free children who qualify for that are at no cost. And paying students at elementary schools are $1.50 a day, $2 a day for middle and high school.
Okay, those appetites get a little bigger.
Yes, a little bit bigger.
Do the budgets.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so if someone is just coming into the system and they want to get those forms, do they do it at the school, online, or from you?
They'll be distributed at open house. We'll have a table set up at every school for open house where they can get those forms. They'll also have them in the office and distribute them the first day of school with all that paperwork. And or they can fill out the form online, and the link is posted on our LCBOE website and linked to the school's websites.
Okay, making it very easy for people.
Yes.
Now, nutrition being so important, what are the changes in recent years in our school nutrition?
The recent changes with the Healthy Hunger Free Kids Act that come down in 2010. So we keep seeing changes with that. We're required to serve certain types of vegetables like dark greens and red oranges for those health benefits that they provide.
Right.
All of our grains are whole grain, and all of the proteins is lower in sodium and lower in fat. This year, last night actually at the board meeting, we were fortunate to have a chef hired with us, so he'll be able to work in our schools and help us with our techniques and try different things, and we're hoping to roll out some different options in the winter and the spring.
Wonderful.
It's
well,
neat.
Helping to make that plate more appealing to the student and therefore more or obviously more nutritional, but more appetizing to them. Yeah, and we are dealing with kids, so some can be finicky,
Yes,
just like
it
adults. Yeah. All right, and I know you do an excellent job for the system. I mean, you've been here 10 years. You have the routine down, I'm sure. But any challenges this year? Any new things that we need to get out to the public?
The big change for the parents this year is having food being brought in from fast food restaurants or other restaurants into the schools for breakfast or for lunch. This year it is restricted, though we don't discourage parents from coming to the school and having lunch with their children. We'd like for them to eat lunch what the children are offered every day. And so those things are going to be prohibited. If they do bring the meal in that first time, we'll give them a little brown paper sack to put it in to take it to the lunchroom to eat with their child, but just highly encourage them not to do that the next time.
Okay.
So that's the big change.
In years past, that's become more popular, and once one child sees another child get whatever meal it is from a restaurant or what have you brought in, then they say, hey, can you bring me? And
we all did it.
I know, and in this day and time with parents and with grandparents available, they're going to make someone feel guilty enough to bring it in. But just go and eat with them is what you're saying.
Yes,
just enjoy the lunch meal. It is good. And just sit down with them and enjoy it. They want to be special, and they'll be special with the parent there.
And and of course, and it lets the parents and grandparents and guardians see what the children go through every day and see what they are offered at lunch and in our meals and at school, just to be in that environment with them.
Okay, so heads up, no meals can come out to the schools. You can't bring in any food, but
Yes.
go out and visit. And,
Yes,
you know,
we
all the
welcome that.
administration we've met, everyone, the secretaries, everyone throughout the school system, including our nutritional director here, invite you to come out and enjoy a delicious meal and enjoy that time in the school, in that
Right.
environment with your student, because it's all about educating the
It is.
kids
It is.
and making it a good environment.
Yes.
All right, anything else that we need to get out to the public? Any other changes?
The one last change, we have a website available that parents can pay for their schools, for their students' meals.
Great.
And last year it was mylunchmoney.com, and that will now be myschoolbucks.com.
Okay.
And, but if they go to the old website, it will direct them to the new one.
Okay.
And, so that's the next big change. But other than that, we're ready to
Okay.
feed those babies.
Yeah, and I appreciate what you do. Again,
Thank you.
the lunchrooms are usually tidy. The staff there is always friendly, and a lot of times that goes unrecognized,
Well, thank
doesn't
you.
it, Donna?
It does
Yeah,
sometimes.
It really does. They're hard workers. They have to be there early, again, and they have to cook for so many people.
Right.
Yeah, so thank you to those people if you're watching. And,
Yes.
and be sure to take that opportunity when you go out into the schools, if you eat with one of your children, be sure to thank them for the job that they do.
Thanks.
Yeah.
They would appreciate to hear that.
Donna, best of luck this year.
Thank you. We
Continued
appreciate it.
success. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you.